I was able to scrape enough money together to purchase the house myself. But in the next couple of months, it's my plan to create a charitable historic organization or foundation, which I will simply donate the house to. And then it's certainly our hope that interested family members, community members will contribute both in time and money to restore the house and also to provide an endowment so that the house can continue to be maintained for many, many years in the future. That's our plan. And in 1867, Brigham Young responds to a letter he had received from the Pines, asking him, I guess, what had been going on in his life since he had left Port Byron. And he responded in February of 1867, and part of the letter to the Pines, he said, "I was glad to hear that you and Mr. Pine are still numbered among the living. Time has not obliterated the recollection of you from my mind. I was well satisfied with the home I had with you, and amid the varied scenes through which I have passed since leaving Port Byron, I have always remembered your house and your kindness with great pleasure and satisfaction. Since leaving Port Byron, my life has been a checkered one." And then he goes on to recount what he had done over the last almost 40 years since he had lived in their home. The house is called a small Federalist-style home, of which there are numbers of these homes that were built close to or along the Erie Canal in the early 1800s. And it's not a large home, but it has a cellar, it has a main floor, and then it has a large upstairs attic. And it was originally a white clapboard home such as we're familiar with in New England. But later, perhaps to preserve the outside of the structure, someone has put asphalt shingles all over the home, and though they're not attractive, and we'll be removing them, they've preserved the original wood siding that's underneath the shingles.